how accountability can literally save your business and your whole life.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So we as humans, we can't always do the right things, even if we want to. So probably you recognize it that you are actually planning to work on a Sunday, and then when it's Sunday you think like, yeah, the TV is really nice, Netflix is really nice, or you want to do something else all of a sudden. Well, you actually know that working on your business and doing these things is better.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
And so why is this happening and why is this the case? So first of all, it's because you have a subconscious mind that might want other things than your conscious mind wants. So you have your subconscious programming that actually determines 90% of your life. And by being accountable to the things you need to do and being held accountable, you will actually force certain changes and force certain actions that you need to take in order to get to a certain result. And so with this, I mean, you can actually have an accountability buddy that keeps you accountable to certain things that you need to do. It might be to keep you accountable for working a day. It might be to keep you accountable to do a daily review every day. It might be to keep you accountable to do a weekly planning every week. So there might be certain things that you know you should do in order to grow your business, but for some reason, like you're not always doing it, or you're forgetting it, or like you're doing it for 2 weeks and then on Monday you forget it, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all of a sudden you're not doing it anymore. And so in order to prevent this, you can of course push yourself consciously, but your subconscious mind still doesn't really want to do the action. Maybe there are other tasks that are more fulfilling or other tasks that you like more, and that's the reason why you're actually not doing the thing. And so in order to always do the right things, you need to be accountable to the things you need to do. For example, to give you an example of my personal life and business life, I know that I always need to make a daily review and daily planning, and I need to manage my team daily. So I need to check their KPIs. I need to check if they filled in ClickUp. And I need to weekly review their performance, my performance, and plan for the week ahead. And I need to do that monthly. And I need to do all of these different things, mostly regarding to planning actually, like the daily plan, the weekly plan. And sometimes I just skip these things, especially the management. So what I did was like, I had a team, I have a team, and then sometimes I'm just not really managing them. I just say like, hey, just do it, it will be fine. I'm not really checking these things that often. But if you have a team, you of course need to manage and you need to actually make sure they're doing the work, you need to check their KPIs, all of these things. And I knew I needed to do that, but for some reason, it's because of my subconscious mind, I didn't always do this. So then I did it for a week and then I didn't do it for next week, and I was like, and maybe I didn't check one person, I checked the other person, but it wasn't always extremely consistent in like daily checking their work and their KPIs and doing these things. And so I thought like, how can I actually solve this? Because I know it's extremely important to really keep track of it, coach them, and also the same with our weekly review and weekly forward planning, monthly review, monthly goal setting, and all these things. And I know that it's one of the most important things I can do as a business owner, but I still skipped it sometimes. And so what I did, I literally made certain rules, and I have someone else that keeps me accountable to doing these things, and otherwise I need to do things. So this means like, for example, if I don't make a picture of the daily management sheet, because I created a daily management sheet, if I don't make a picture of the daily management sheet and send it to the person every single morning, I need to clean my car, or I need to do the dishes, or I need to do something else. So that's something that I do in order to keep myself accountable. And then I have multiple other things that I need to do with other things I need to do that keep me accountable. So for every single thing I sometimes forget, like the weekly review, or I want to always drink 2 shakes on a day, because I know if I'm drinking 2 shakes, I'm growing in fitness and everything. And sometimes I'm skipping that as well.
What?
Sometimes you have like an extremely dedicated period, but sometimes I'm skipping it and I just always want to do it. And so now it's like, hey, if I don't drink these shakes and make a picture, then I need to transfer the person 25 USD, 25 euro. And so that just keeps me accountable, because I know if I don't do it, I need to do that other thing. I need to pay someone money. I need to clean my car. I need to do the dishes. I need to do whatever. And that takes more time than actually just doing the thing. And so that makes sure that I'm actually managing, that I'm drinking my shakes and doing some other things. And it's just really helpful for me. So I would advise to have a certain action or a certain pain, something that you need to do that you don't like to do if you don't do the action. So for example, I don't like paying other people without them doing anything, of course. Or I don't like to do the dishes or walking the dogs or cleaning my car. I don't really like to do these things. And so these things are more painful for me than actually just doing the thing. And since I did it, I'm almost never forgetting it anymore, because otherwise I need to clean my car or whatever. And so I will highly advise to think about the things you need to do in business, which you're actually neglecting a little bit, while you actually really know that it's something that's really important in order to grow your business. And so I will just look at the things that you need to do and pick out a few of the things that you know for sure that are crucial in order to grow your business, but you're not always doing it. Ask someone else to keep you accountable for it. You can give them money if you don't do it, for example, to keep them motivated to keep you accountable as well. And so then the other person gets money if you don't do it right, and you eventually will do it right, because otherwise you continue to pay the person money, or you need to do certain things in order for you to do the thing. So eventually you will start doing it and will start being consistent in it, and then eventually don't even need the person anymore. But I will still advise to continue doing the accountability thing with that person. And that's how I solved it. So make sure to think about the things that you're actually not really doing on a consistent basis. Make sure that you're accountable to the things you need to do. Have a agreement with someone so that you need to pay someone money, do something for them so that they are motivated to keep you accountable. And then you will do the things in order for you to hit your goals.
Nice.